Okay, it's recording. Hello and welcome to the new, rebranded, refreshed, blacklisted, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Episode 9. We coming at you with our camera setup now. We told you we're gonna boost this production. We have our cameras going. We got a live stream going right now. We got a live audience that's gonna bring questions in. I'm here with my boy Chris.
What's poppin', bro?
Yo, come on, man. You already know what it is. We got our producer in the back there, a man like David. Shout out. So yeah, this is our new format now. I hope you all like it, and we'll bring in the future better quality content from now on. So thank you for sticking with us through this ride and this journey, and yeah.
It's only up from here.
But
baby.
before we start, use 4West15. If you're looking to boosting up your lifestyle, your little drip, you know, you go in the gym, you want to promote healthy habits, you know, all that good stuff, you know what I mean? You want to go to the gym, water every day, eating good, looking good.
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to get something for your lady, use 4West15 at Comfy Cozy, and you get 15% off your whole order. And that sounds like a pretty good deal, huh?
Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic deal to me.
So remember, use 4West15 on your next purchase and boss up yourself a little bit. You know, everything's been rough with COVID. Use that serve money. Treat yourself.
Exactly. You deserve it. You deserve it. And when you're done shopping, if you get a little bit hungry or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After you off that Comfy Cozy website, you know what I'm saying? Head on up to that search bar and you type in papajohns.com. And when you type in that order, you're done getting all your good stuff. If you want to save a little money, you know, after you did your little shopping spree, what you can do is you can use discount code ChrisY30 to get 30% off your entire Papa John's order. So not only will you boosting up, as you said it. You said boosting up?
I say boosting up.
Oh, boosting up. You know what I mean? Boosting up your wardrobe, but you can fill your stomach at the same time. Chris Y30 when you order online or through the Papa John's app.
Our producer's acting up.
Yo,
Right
producer's bugging in the back. But once again, Chris Y30, get 30% off your entire purchase. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. So
Yeah,
yeah, we're back. Episode 9 of the Blvcklisted podcast.
Yes.
So obviously you can tell we're all actually back in like the same area because like COVID's like kind of done-ish. COVID fell off pretty much.
COVID dropped the mixtape and disappeared.
Yeah, it was a flop.
Yeah.
So like, what do you feel like is different?
Like since COVID?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like during COVID, everybody had time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like all the world issues that like were being addressed in the past and whatever, like people had time now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody was home. People had time to sit down and really like look into these problems. And so I feel the difference now from then, because like everybody's saying like, I hope everything goes back to normal, but like I really don't.
It's not really, and like every time we go on the news, it's like nothing's gonna be normal again.
It's facts.
But it's just like it's so hard because it's for me personally. I don't know anyone who's had COVID, so it's hard to take it seriously sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's tough because I'm like I want to do everything, but when you hear everything that's going on like in the States or like over the world, like it's like actually serious. So it's like you still gotta make the right precautions, like outside, and wear your mask, like sanitize, like those things. Sure. Now it's really like muscle memory.
Facts.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like I used to wash my hands before, but like now it's like after I touch anything.
Bro, my hands be dry and like all the alcohol literally like all the moisture in my body is literally gone. I was sanitizer I use it like a day.
If you ain't got lotion on deck, you're done.
Bro, look at this.
What is that? My man got a topographical map of the Sahara Desert in between his thumbs.
Oh, this real ash. This real ash. To light a fire, I can go.
There you go.
Firebender.
Terrell, the last fire.
The last ash bender.
Terrell, the last ash bender. Oh my god.
I'll be like scruffy clothes, nappy hair, scratching my neck. What band is that?
Lotion.
What band is that?
What got to fight?
I got my last $5.
Heard there's free crack at 5 o'clock.
I'm the crack bender.
Oh my god. Well, how did we already go off topic?
Okay. Well, anyway. What have you found in like your life that's changed? Because like for me, I found like it was like a nice reset. Like for real, like the world like for real stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was weird, but like at the same time, I feel like personally, like I needed it to like take a step back, just realize like what I want in life, like really like calm down. I feel like I was like wilding out a little bit, so I feel like
everything previous to like COVID was really fast paced, especially with us and like the whole like the whole company. Like everything was happening so quickly. We kind of got like lost in the sauce, really. And it was for me personally, I feel like a lot of people, this was the first time that they truly spent like with themselves. You know, like isolation was like the first time really kind of like being stuck by themselves. They were probably always out or whatever. But
honestly, because I feel like a lot of people had like a group of people that they were around and they created like a persona for themselves, and it was like it was so fast, and like it was happening every weekend. For example, if they're going to the club, like some people like live for the weekend in a sense, like their whole life and personality is like after hours and stuff like that. So for a lot of people, having to stay back and like really see who they are, I feel like, I mean, it sucks, but it was like a lot of self like realizing, if that's the word.
Exactly. And it was a good like kind of wake up call, like not to have one track for like everything, you know what I mean? Because we had a lot of plans, like just all together, but like personally, even myself, I had a lot of plans that I wanted to, you know, come to fruition, but like because COVID like just kind of stopped everything dead in its tracks, we had to like reassess and make sure that like I knew what I was doing, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the plans that I wanted to do, like now like I think back on them, like weren't feasible at the time. Yeah. And so like I just really needed to slow down and just like figure things out and really think about it.
And it sucked because it was literally like you couldn't, even if you wanted to, you couldn't. Nothing was open. You couldn't see anyone. Like I remember when I came back from school, like it was locked down. Like I went to go see a little female to to say what's up.
What's up, mom?
But like literally, like I went for like an hour. Like it was a drive. And my parents came back and they're like freaking out. I'm like, I just want to be out, man. But like at the same time, you like, okay, like I have to think of the bigger picture. But like at one point, it was just like, this is ignorant to say, but it was just annoying. I just want to go outside. Like,
yo, facts. Like I definitely got a little bit stir crazy too.
Yeah, the streets needed me.
Throw the last street, man.
I really am. Asphalt. Sidewalk. Light posts.
I was just about to say that.
Boulevard.
These four nations lived in
cul-de-sac.
Alright, let's go
Hey,
to the
but
comments.
before we continue, a lot of y'all say I have community. Boop. But a lot of y'all are some residents, so y'all gotta chill out with that comment, man.
I have no idea what that censorship could have said.
You said I was community eggplant. But I said, but some of y'all are residents, so.
Oh, damn. I'm not okay.
Yeah, y'all can talk your shit, but we have a question coming in from our producer right now.
All right. We got our first question.
We got Bob Ross. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Bob Ross to the podcast.
Hi.
What's good?
What's up? All right. So the first question is, what's it like for a young man in their 20s trying to go through life She should have put a comma there.
Yeah. Your job is to read the questions, not correct the punctuation.
And what's it like for a young man in their 20s trying to go through life and learning from experiences?
Life is just experiences, and it's just
Don't go chasing.
but like on some real like life in your 20s, I feel like a lot of people feel like once your 20s, you only have like your 20s to do everything in life, and a lot of people. Wait, what was the question?
What is it like going through life as a young man in his 20s?
Oh, it's just experiences and failures and like figuring out yourself, pretty much.
No, I'm gonna give a little bit of more in-depth answer here, but like, well, honestly, it depends on like who you ask. Personally, as like a black man in his early 20s, like being young and being so ambitious, you know what I mean? It's a mix of like excitement and like constant discouragement, you know what I mean? Because like you have all these things that you want to achieve, but like being in the situation that we are in, like we have so many other factors and roadblocks that we have to take into consideration that other people might not have to, you know what I mean? Just to be frank, like being black in our 20s, yeah.
You could be equally qualified, but you still have to work harder.
Exactly.
Just to get like the same position. You
Yeah,
might not even get paid the same.
Facts.
Yeah.
But like ambition, like I just want to prove to the world that, you know, like regardless of our situation or what we were born as, or like what class we were born into, you know, we have ambition. We can make those ambitions come to fruition.
Yeah, just you gotta keep pushing. Like you might not see the full picture right away, but like it's literally like with religion or anything, like you just have to have faith. Like you might not see it, but you just have to keep on pushing because
Exactly.
you know deep down you see something greater for you on like the other side. So you just gotta keep pushing, and like in that sense too, a support system. You might not have the support from the friends that you want, from your family that you want, like that support, but you just got to keep on going.
The most impressive thing that you can ever like achieve, like a skill that you can ever achieve, is like self-motivation. If you can keep yourself motivated, like that's it, like you got the keys right there. And on top of that, like another thing that I would say is like it's difficult not to have tunnel vision, because if you have tunnel vision, all you see is that one goal, but you don't see all the different paths that can take you to it that'll be equally, if not better, for you. So you just kind of like to take the straight road. Don't have tunnel vision. Just, you know, keep an open mind.
And surround yourself with people that encourage you. And don't be afraid to take a step back from the friend group that you have and that might have the best interest, or they don't see your vision, because that could bring you down and your motivation might stop because they just don't see the same vision you have, so they're not going to relate to you. You can't talk to them about the same conversation you might have with a different group of like creatives. If you're an artist, those conversations you have with other artists, you're not going to get that with your friends that don't understand that. So
exactly,
it is exhausting, but you have to understand from their side too that they just don't see that side. So don't put all your anger on them, but understand that you also need to take a step back.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how some of your friends can be to your detriment, you know what I mean? Just watch who you work at. Next question.
All right. So, next question is, this is a good one.
Yo, we fucking
really,
did that
this
shit.
is a really
Oh, yeah, my bad.
How do you slowly regain independence when you live with your parents in COVID?
Oh.
How do you don't?
Especially if you're African or black, you don't.
Like, I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep it two Virgils with you.
Keep it a $1.50.
Like, your parents are bored already that they can't do their own things. So now they have all this extra time to check in their business and your business. So I'm sorry, but it's hard. Like, it's hard.
You know, especially if you live in like an immigrant household, or like, oh man. Personally, I feel like we can all agree on this. Just our parents being on our ass. Doesn't matter how old you get, you are still a child.
Yeah.
You were still a child.
Yeah, like 29. You still in this house? Shit.
It's my house, my rules, boy.
You want to go out on Friday? You ain't going out on Friday.
Well, you gonna come back at what time? 9 o'clock.
Yeah. So like, honestly, just learn to adapt. Don't be frustrated that like they might be overseeing you. It's a weird time period for everyone. This is something your parents have never experienced. This is something the whole world has never experienced. So, I mean, it would get annoying if they are in your space, but just like take it in their perspective. Like they've never experienced this, so maybe they're just trying to be around you more. And, so just take it with a grain of salt and just go by it with day by day.
Word. And you have to think about it this way: like your parents, like they're older now. Like whatever they're thinking is probably like, I need to get as much time as I can in with, my children, because, life goes on. So keep that in mind. Your parents just like really love you probably and just want to spend as much time as they can with you. Sorry to make it super sad at the end there. That's my bad. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna
spice it up anyways, man. We're gonna spice it up with the next question.
Yeah, baby.
Thoughts on wifey and hubby material during COVID?
I ain't gonna give my thoughts on hubby material because that's not my business, not my place.
Yo,
or like what qualities I have? Is that what
well, I think it's just like general qualities for both. Like you don't have to be like interested in either one.
But
just
during
feel like
COVID? Yeah. Shit, I just got.
Okay, let me. I'll start it off then, just because I feel like I understand the question. So, if you're a female looking for a man, okay, understand that on both parties, male or female, nobody's gonna be perfect and everybody's gonna have their flaws. Okay, so don't look for someone who checks all the boxes. It's honestly, you'll never get that, I don't think, in my personal opinion.
Shit.
You got something to say, co-host?
Go, as crazy as it sounds, go into it with no expectations.
Word.
Because you'll surprise yourself. You'll surprise yourself. You might, when you go with no expectations, you have less standards and
the bar is easier to raise or to surpass by your partner. But for women, don't settle for somebody who gonna treat you badly, okay? And only gonna love you, 10% of the time. Go for a man. Hold on, let me talk to you.
Or if you're just looking for like a simple thing, like this is hubby and wifey. Don't look for someone just to look for someone during this COVID time.
Amen.
Just because you're bored and like there's nothing going on here. I don't know why my producer David is looking at me like that, but that's kind of crazy. But yeah, just take your time because it doesn't change. Like, don't lower your standards or expectations because it's COVID.
It's COVID, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Like, just take your time, regardless whether it's COVID or not. Like, just
know the person. Don't
rush into things. And
plus, we have all the time. Yeah.
And to be honest, can I keep it a bean on this show for my viewers? You shouldn't look for a husband or wife material when you go into dating. To be honest, like, we're so young. Dating. I'm such an expert in this field.
Oh, yes, please continue, sir. Professor Terrell.
Personally, I think dating is all about interacting with, obviously, the partner that you're looking for, and you're taking two people from different cultures, morals, mindsets, and just different ways of how they view things, how they react, and you're trying to find a perfect pair for you. So when you go into dating looking for a husband or a wife, I feel like you're setting the bar so high because you don't even know if you could be learning things about yourself during a relationship. The other person can be learning about themselves during a relationship too. So I feel like it's just trial and error at the end of the day, and I don't feel like people should try to find the hubby or a wifey like right away. I know people who were dating for like 4 years and now they're not together. So
that shit do be hurting.
Can't be me. I forgot this is going on YouTube.
I'm actually dying. Okay, but for we didn't do wifey material yet.
Oh,
Are we doing personal?
yeah. What do you look for
Yo,
in a
man.
wife?
in a wife,
In a young lady.
in a beautiful young lass. Honestly, I love someone who's kind, ambitious, and like understanding.
Nah,
you
I'm
know?
all crazy.
Yeah.
If you ain't
We-
bipolar, hit me up. I want to fight demons.
You want to fight your demon shit? I'll fight him.
Let's fight 2 demons.
We're gonna fight a demon with a demon.
Because I could get crazy. I'll start yelling too. I was like, I start twitching off rips. We try to get real crazy.
Start speaking in tongues.
Yeah, y'all heard double Dutch Yiddish? I could get crazy with the tongues, yo. I don't understand. What
What was I even saying? Your wife.
Yeah, what you find?
What I was saying.
You look for?
I'm not good.
I like some mess.
Oh, yo, it's hot here. That's great. Ain't nothing in that cup, is it?
Wow, bitch. I'll be so turned.
Okay, but yeah,
Be going on a tangent.
I like homie who's kind, ambitious, and understanding. Cause first and foremost, you could be fine as hell, but like if you're a bitch, like I can't do it. Like I who you pointing to? But yeah, I can't even do it. I don't even know your name. If you look good and you a bitch, that's all you is. You that bitch. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like ambition, I like someone who I can like work towards a goal with. You know what I mean? Like I don't want a housewife. I don't want a stay-at-home mom. I want somebody who's about their grind and has their goals.
Yeah, I
And
feel that.
Like let's work together to achieve each other's goals.
That's actually dope. Yeah, I never thought of it like that, to be honest with you.
Like I can't do that. I can't have you eating my food.
Your meat?
I was gonna say my meat eating on my steak. Yeah.
That was our producer, David, with the sound effects.
Alright, I'm just gonna add to that topic that you guys are talking about. How do you keep a relationship during COVID?
You did that on purpose.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna omit Terrell from this topic.
Bruh, I tried. I tried, if y'all. This is why I'm on this. How do you keep? I really can't, bro. I can't, cause I don't.
Yo, let me breathe, man. Can I breathe?
Bruh, that was a nasty question, David.
That was rude as hell. You wrong for that.
Actually, it was actually
My advice, honestly, if you're strong as a couple and like you recognize the situation that the whole world is in, and like honestly, I don't think you have to keep as distant from one another as other people would, just because you know each other's situation, right? You'd be in the loop or whatever. If you do have to be careful, you know what I mean? You can't always adhere to the rules and whatever and still be able to maintain a healthy relationship, because a relationship is really 80% conversation and then 20% everything else. If you can't talk to if you can't talk to your female, if you can't talk to your girl, to your woman, sorry, a lot of people have a problem with that, like calling women females. I don't fully understand it, but
Really?
I'm trying my best to not say females and use
I
women.
think because
What is it? Actually, yeah, let's take a break from that topic. Like, explain to me, because I honestly just need to know. Because I get that comment a lot in.
I think because it's just like some people don't identify as female.
I don't think that would be a problem though. You know what I mean? Because like if you don't identify as like female, then like it doesn't apply to you. You know what I mean?
But wait, okay, I'm not. No, okay. Are you okay? Wait, like in general, like
no. Okay, so like I get that. Like some people were saying in my comments, like on some of my videos where I use the term female,
yeah,
instead of like women, or like I use them interchangeably. That's how I say it. Like I'll use female and then I'll use like women. But like some people have said like, oh, can you please say women instead of, or yeah, say women instead of female.
Oh, I thought you meant like calling someone not.
Oh no,
okay.
no. If you like gender pronouns,
yeah,
that's what you mean. No, if you got a specific pronoun, I will call you.
Yeah, like okay.
Like,
I thought you like you call someone. Okay, my bad.
No, I'm not being like, oh, you're a girl. I'm gonna call you a girl.
Oh yeah, nah. I don't care. No. Yeah, if you don't be called female, that's fine.
Yeah, to me, it's just like it's like.
Oh, but woman and female.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay.
Like
I don't know. Yeah.
But I'm trying to not use female anymore.
Oh.
Just so I can be more respectful to those who don't like it.
Yeah. Do we have any more questions?
Oh, I didn't finish the maintaining a relationship.
Oh yeah.
80% conversation, 20% everything else. If you can maintain proper conversation and really like just continue to talk to one another. I know it's difficult because physical touch and like being close to one another is an important part of a relationship.
Don't know what that is.
That's crazy. But yeah, conversation.
Yeah. I can't really answer this question.
Am I your friend? Okay.
Yeah, I can't answer this question.
That's crazy.
Chris is better suited for this than I am. I'm trying, you know.
He's doing his best. He really is. You are. I don't think it's known, but Terrell really does his best. He's very loyal when he has to be.
Alright, I'll help you out, man.
Has to be. Like a switch.
I'll throw you a bone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you break up with somebody during COVID?
How's that a bone, nigga? That's a brick. I'll toss you a boulder.
I don't like
Catch it.
I don't like this podcast, man. How do you break up with someone? Just in person, easy.
Oh wow. Word for word, go.
Huh?
How would you do it? Case scenario. Pretend the person you're breaking up with is right in front of you now.
Okay, you're her.
Oh, okay. You wanted to talk?
Yeah. Oh, my voice. I'm so nervous.
Is something wrong?
Yeah. So like the other day, I was like, hey, can you buy me a Coca-Cola? And you're like, yeah, sure, I'll buy you a Coca-Cola.
That's not how it sounds.
And I was like, okay, thank you. And he brought over Pepsi. And like, you know how I feel. We've been over this. Like, you know how I feel when you bring Pepsi around me like that. That makes me just like some type of way. Like, you know.
I remember word for word you said, this is a Pepsi household, nigga, what you doing?
So.
I don't like it when you call me nigga.
That's nuts. No. That's nasty. But.
No, you were saying something?
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Do what?
This. Nah, this is too uncomfortable. I can't do this, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, this is fresh for me. This is so fresh.
For the PTSD hitting hard.
Clutching my fist underneath the table. But that's how you do it.
What?
Okay. So we got a deep question. This one real deep. What helped you get through the lowest moments of your life?
God, what the?
Is it bad that I already have an answer?
That's deep.
Yeah, your fans are deep, Chris.
No, I'm telling you, I don't collect sheep. We are autonomous, ain't we? Yeah, high five. Amen. But
What helped?
yeah, like in a tough period of time for you, what got you through it? Like
God,
a very
yo.
difficult. Amen. Shout out to the God.
Yeah.
That's it.
This was.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a little technical difficulty we had there. Yeah, God, just have faith in something and just know there's better days ahead, I guess. And yeah, talk to your parents if you're going through. I mean, if you have a good relationship, obviously. Like for me, I'm grateful I could go to my parents if I have a tough situation. But yeah, or find a support system. Either that's with your friends, therapists. There's lots of online therapists. There's even a lot of helplines that you could call if you're going through a tough time. They're free services. And yeah, just know that like you're on this earth for a reason. Like you have a purpose in life, and like you'll be okay.
That was magnificent. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Really well spoken.
Thank you, thank you.
Yo, for me, what got me through a tough time was music and art, straight up. Like I used to spend an enormous amount of time in the hospital growing up. Like I was in and out of hospital maybe every week for weeks on end. There was one time where I was in the hospital for like a month, and like it weighs on you as someone like that young, right? Like I was around 8 or however old it is, and like we tend to kind of play down how intelligent some children are, but like I was thinking about things that an 8-year-old probably shouldn't be thinking about, like at that age. And so like, you know, like you really get to a low place, and so, you know, knowing at that age that like, you know, I probably shouldn't be thinking about just like letting everything go and just like croaking right now, like just letting my problems like take me. I should figure out a way to take my mind off the problem. So I used art as my catharsis, you know what I mean? Like, especially music and like writing, just being able to write how I feel and what I'm thinking has always been the go-to for me if something is overwhelming and difficult. Like, one problem that I know you guys know about me is that like I tend to disappear when things get difficult. Like I'll just ghost, and that's just because like growing up, I always just like was by myself when I had the worst of my problems, and like I dealt with them by myself. And I think that's just something that I need to work through. But art and music, just being able to put all of that out has always been good for me. Like a lot of my songs have some of my worst problems in them, just like written to tell a different story.
Yeah. And that's a good way to like really express yourself and find that like muse to like channel that energy into something creative and positive. So that's good. Yeah, that's dope.
How many people do we have in the live right now? That's a good number.
How many?
50.
20.
20? Oh.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll take a couple more questions and then we'll end this, and we'll be back.
So this goes back to the relationship questions.
God
And,
damn.
we just wanted to know what were the best moments of a relationship for y'all.
You want to answer this one first?
Best moments of a relationship for me? Well, I just started a new one, so I just like, it's like there's just still so much like to do and like kind of explore in that one. But in previous relationships, it's just like being able to share the things that, like sharing things that we commonly like love a lot. One thing was, because like I don't know why you guys don't understand this, but like for me, I really want to be a father at some point in my life.
Can't be me. Can't be me.
Yo, like I really want to be a father at some point. And
You
so,
are. That child on your IG story is yours, bro.
No, it's
Trust. If y'all have an IG, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's his child, dude.
But being able to share that with somebody else really just kind of like, it strengthens the bond between people, honestly. Like, I don't expect you to know because y'all crazy out here, but like,
Y'all, you really team no pull out 2020, man.
it's in my nose.
That's not pulling out. Yo, she's gonna ask you, are you on the pill?
Hey, yo.
Gee. Oh my god. You don't have to be on birth control. Wait, don't be trying to have kids.
That's crazy.
Alright, so here's another deep question again. How y'all feel about the cancel culture going on right now?
Okay. Actually, we can relate to this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I always feel like the cancel culture doesn't solve anything. The cancel culture is to eliminate someone's presence off a platform. And by eliminating them off a platform, it doesn't change their views. It doesn't change their mindset. It's not educating them about certain things or certain things that they've done in the past.
Mm-hmm.
All it does is just aggravate the situation. And when there's so much noise, the person who's in the wrong can't think, because no matter what they've done, being attacked by either thousands, hundreds, or millions of people, they're still going to be stressed out. Like, you don't want to go through that ever in your life. And I personally believe that people need to be educated for the wrongs that they've done. Like, everyone's done something stupid in their life.
Facts.
And people kind of target these celebrities because they look so high and mighty, or just people with a large following, that when like bad things happen to them, it feels like, oh, they're actually not immortal, they're one of us, so let's attack them. And it doesn't solve anything, because let's say someone's racist and you have a video of them or something, telling them they're canceled and cussing them on social media isn't going to do anything. They're still going to be racist, possibly.
Facts.
You need to sit that person down and educate them on what they did wrong and how they could change it, and if they want to change in that instinct. So it's yeah.
Like, even if they do issue an apology, it doesn't guarantee that they've changed as people.
I mean, look, James Charles, they did
The whole Predator thing?
No, not even that. He had like a TV show or something about like training people to be YouTube stars, right? And one of the episodes was literally an apology challenge. Like, he was training the contestants. Oh, your challenge today is you got to do an apology.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, like, apologies isn't an apology. It's actions at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my view on cancel culture, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everyone does dumb things, so.
You said everything I need to
Oh,
say.
okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you think people should be interacting with each other past COVID? Like, how do you think interactions are going to be? How people are going to like communicate now that, you know, cancel culture and all this shit is going on? Like, past this, once we get out, how do you think people are going to like interact with each other?
Oh, I definitely feel cancel culture is not going anywhere anytime soon. Like, 100%. Like, people are going to be a lot more careful now, just because of the way major issues in society have been handled. Like, during the whole crisis and everything, definitely people are going to be stepping more lightly, like stepping on eggshells going forward. Like, people are going to be a lot more careful what they say, who they say it to. You know what I mean? There's definitely going to be some wolves in sheep's clothing. And
sometimes when people get canceled, it's not even for like, it's misinterpreted sometimes. Like yesterday, Audi had to take down a commercial. They had a girl in front of a car with a banana in her hand, and people took offense to that, saying that was like sexualized, and then people were trying to cancel Audi. So sometimes it's misinterpreted. So yeah, moving forward, yeah, like what you said, people are just gonna be moving on eggshells. So yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, this has been another episode of Blacklisted. I'm T, aka T Made It, T_T Made _ T. Follow me on Instagram.
Want to do that one more time, but like clear.
T Made It on Instagram. T Made It.
And it's your boy Chris Yamez. That's the Chris Yamez on IG. TheChrisYamez.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Bye.